What started as a couple of guys getting together for a jam session has now turned into a full-fledged rock band. Waco Sleeper, a 5-piece group from Chilliwack, has been working hard lately to produce the songs you're hearing for their second EP, A River Wild.
A River Wild is brand new. We just put it out like last month, so in June, I guess. It is our second kind of work coming out, so this is an EP, so it's 6 songs. About 2.5, maybe 3 years ago, we put out our debut album that was a full length.
The last album was really a lot. Brad had written most of the songs acoustically, and he'd even recorded some with some other musicians, and we just kind of took that and ran with it with the first 10 songs that we did. And it was a little bit all over the place, like country, rock, folk. The songs were very different, a lot of like churchy, worshipy kind of music. And then with this album, it was a lot more of a collective effort. So we had Drew step into a role as another guitar player, which was huge. It kind of started us to be more of a rock band. And then it allowed like the 5 of us to all be able to like kind of come up with things together. We'd start jamming on something, we'd come up with an idea, or Brad would come with an acoustic idea or a lyric. And then from there, it would just all kind of form, and it was cool because the 5 of us were all able to have equal shares.
From melodic undertones to dueling guitar riffs between the 2 leads, the band has a very diverse style to their songs. It's all due to their variety in musical influences.
I grew up listening to a lot of a band called Thrice.
Derek Trucks fan.
Need to Breathe.
Big John Mayer fan.
Neil Young and Billy Joel. And
Allman Brothers.
Simon and Garfunkel was a big thing.
Black Crowes. Those are the main ones right now.
So we're all church boys, so we met up in a local church in town, and we were playing music together for years, kind of before the band came together. Dan, the bass player, and Andrew, the other guitar player, were actually in another band. When Dan was getting married, I stole Andrew for this project, and then after a little while, Dan became available too, and I kind of yanked him over. So I kind of hijacked guys from other bands. I'm not proud of that at all.
Actually, kind of for me was just going to be a thing on the side. Being newly married, just having just something fun in my routine in life. Not that married life isn't fun, but just a cool hobby on the side of what was going on, and I think it's grown from that to be probably my primary passion in what I'm doing these days.
With performances at Party in the Park and Abbotsford Agri Fair, the band is used to playing around the Fraser Valley. However, this year, their new album has taken them a little further.
We drove like 47 hours or something down to Kentucky.
I think I looked it up after the fact, and we drove through, I think it was 14 states, and 13 of them I'd never been in before, so that's a whole lot of new experience.
It was awesome. It was our first time on the road. We didn't stop at all other than for food in the bathroom, so it was like sleeping while we drove the whole time. It was great.
If you'd like to hear more of A Waco Sleeper, check out the band's website where you can find links to iTunes, Spotify, and upcoming shows. In Chilliwack, I'm Danny Gonsalves for Go on Shaw TV.